Welcome back to our channel. Are you learning English? Good. Then today's video can change the way you think about learning English forever. Because today we are not going to talk about difficult grammar rules. We are not going to talk about memorizing hundreds of words. And we are not going to say speak English perfectly from today. No. Today we are going to talk about one simple habit. A habit that many people ignore, a habit that looks small from the outside but slowly changes everything from the inside. That habit is reading. Now, wait. Maybe when you hear the word reading, you think, oh no, books are boring. Maybe you think reading is difficult. Maybe you think, I don't understand English books. So, how can reading help me? But listen carefully. What if reading is not the problem? What if reading is actually the missing key? A key to better vocabulary, a key to clear speaking, a key to understanding English faster, a key to thinking in English without translating every sentence in your mind. Many learners say English is hard. They say I forget words. They say when I try to speak, my mind becomes empty. But the real question is this: are they giving their brain enough English? Because your brain cannot speak what it has never seen. Your brain cannot use words it has never met again and again. Your brain cannot create natural sentences if it has no natural sentences inside. And this is where reading becomes powerful. Reading gives your brain English slowly, clearly, naturally, without pressure. You don't need to read a big book from day one. You don't need to understand every word. You don't need to read for 2 hours. Start with 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes every day. One page, one paragraph, even one good sentence. That is enough to begin. Because English does not improve only by force, English improves by connection. And reading helps you connect. You see a word inside a sentence. You understand the meaning from the situation. You see how words are used in real life. And slowly, your brain begins to remember. Not because you forced it, but because you experienced it. Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever watched many English videos but still felt stuck? You listen, you repeat, you try to speak, but when real conversation comes, you freeze. It feels like there is a wall between you and English. You know some words, but you cannot use them. You understand slowly, but people speak fast. You want to answer, but your mind goes blank. Then a dangerous thought comes. Maybe English is not for me. Maybe I'm too weak. Maybe I'm too late. Maybe I can never become fluent. But here is the truth: the problem is not you, the problem is the method. Many learners try to speak before building a strong base. Speaking is like the top floor of a building, but reading is the foundation. If the foundation is weak, the building shakes. In the same way, if your reading is weak, your vocabulary, grammar sense, listening, and speaking all feel difficult. But when you read daily, something magical happens. You start seeing sentence patterns again and again. I want to. I have been. She decided to. He was looking for. They were talking about. At first, they look like normal sentences. But after reading them many times, your brain starts using them automatically. That is real fluency. Fluency is not about memorizing grammar names. Fluency is about feeling what sounds natural. And reading builds that feeling. This is why children learn language naturally. They hear words again and again. They see the same patterns again and again. They don't study grammar first, they observe language. Reading helps you observe English. Now you may say, but I don't like books. No problem. Don't start with difficult books. Start with something you enjoy: a short story, a comic, a simple article, a motivational paragraph, a children's story, a small news piece, a conversation script. anything. The best reading material is not the hardest one. The best reading material is the one you can continue. Because consistency beats intensity. Reading one page every day is better than reading 50 pages once and then stopping. Remember this, small reading every day creates big English over time. Let me tell you a story. There was a girl named Ria. Ria wanted to speak English confidently. She watched many videos. She downloaded many apps. She bought grammar books. But still, when someone asked her a simple question in English, she became nervous. She knew the answer, but she could not say it. One day, her teacher gave her a very small English storybook. Ria laughed and said, "This book is for children." Her teacher smiled and said, "Good, that means you can finish it." That night, Ria read only one page. She did not understand every word, but she understood the story. Next day, she read one more page, then one more, then one more. After 2 weeks, she noticed something. She was learning words without memorizing them. After 1 month, she noticed something bigger. When she spoke, some sentences came to her mind naturally. After 3 months, she was not perfect, but she was confident. And confidence changed everything. Now, let's talk about another learner. His name was Aman. Aman hated grammar. Every time he opened a grammar book, he felt sleepy. He thought English was only for intelligent people. Then one day, he started reading comics in English. The pictures helped him understand. The words were simple. The story made him curious. He read one comic, then another, then another. Slowly, English became less scary. He started understanding jokes. He started understanding movie dialogues. He started speaking small sentences with friends. The biggest change was not in his grammar. The biggest change was in his belief. He stopped saying, "I can't." He started saying, "I am improving." And that one sentence changed his learning journey. Because when you believe you are improving, you continue. And when you continue, improvement becomes certain. Now think about successful people. Many great thinkers, entrepreneurs, leaders, writers, and creators have one common habit. They read. Why? Because reading gives ideas. Reading gives clarity. Reading improves thinking. Reading makes your mind deeper. Reading gives you words for your thoughts. If you don't have words, your ideas stay trapped inside. But when you read, you collect words. And slowly, those words become your voice. That is why reading is not only for English, reading is for your personality. Reading is for your confidence. Reading is for your future. A person who reads daily becomes different. They speak better, they think better, they explain better, they understand people better. And the best thing is this, you don't need money to start, you don't need a special course, you don't need a perfect teacher, you don't need a big library. You only need one simple text and the decision to read it today. But let's be practical. How should you start? Step 1, choose easy content. Don't choose a difficult novel in the beginning. Choose something slightly easy. If you understand 70% or 80%, it is perfect. Step 2, read slowly. Don't try to show off. Don't rush. Read like you are testing the language. Step 3, don't stop for every word. If one word is difficult, continue. Try to understand from the sentence. If the same word appears many times, then check the meaning. Step 4, read out loud. When you read out loud, your mouth practices English. Your ears hear English. Your brain remembers English better. Step 5, repeat. Read the same page again tomorrow. Many people hate repetition, but repetition is the mother of fluency. The first time you read, you understand the story. The second time, you notice words. The third time, you feel the sentence flow. The fourth time, your brain begins to own it. This is how English enters your mind. Slowly, naturally, deeply. Now, here is a challenge for you. Tonight, before sleeping, read one page in English. Only one page. No pressure, no fear, no perfection. Read it slowly, read it out loud, underline two useful sentences, then speak those two sentences again. That's it. Do this for 7 days. After 7 days, you will feel a small change. After 30 days, you will feel more confidence. After 90 days, people will notice your improvement. But you must start. Not tomorrow, not next Monday, not when you feel ready. Start today. Because the truth is, you will never feel fully ready. You become ready by starting. And remember this, you are not weak, you are not slow, you are not bad at English. You are simply building a new skill. Every reader was once a beginner. Every fluent speaker was once confused. Every confident person was once afraid. The difference is they continued. So today, make a promise to yourself. I will read something in English every day. Even if it is small, I will read. Even if I don't understand everything, I will continue. Even if progress feels slow, I will not stop. Because every sentence you read is a step. Every paragraph is a progress. Every page is proof that you are growing. And one day you will look back and realize that small reading habit changed everything. Your vocabulary changed, your confidence changed, your speaking changed, your thinking changed, and maybe your life changed too. So tell me in the comments, what will you read today? A story, a comic, an article, a book? Write it down. And if this video helped you, subscribe to the channel because here we learn English in a simple, powerful, and practical way. Start with one page, start with one sentence, start now.